Ever wish someone could tell you if she likes you before you even say hi? Not a gut feeling, but a system that reads the signals you miss with surprising accuracy. Well, it's not science fiction anymore. Artificial intelligence, once a tool for games and recommendations, is now one of the most sophisticated emotional interpreters, capable of detecting signs of romantic interest faster and more accurately than humans. Here's how. Humans are bad at reading signals. AI isn't. Let's start with a truth that might be hard to swallow. Most people misinterpret or completely miss social signals of attraction. Body language, subtle tones, brief hesitation, these are things humans often overlook. You might think her silence means disinterest when it actually means excitement, or that her fast replies mean politeness when they mean genuine interest. Humans process social signals through context, emotion, and intuition, but that's messy and inconsistent. AI, on the other hand, can analyze thousands of data points at once. It can spot patterns that humans never notice. It can learn from tens of millions of real interactions and eliminate bias, ego, and overthinking. This isn't magic, it's data science and pattern recognition. AI can actually predict romantic interest in conversations. One of the most striking findings in this field comes from research on speed dating interactions. Researchers analyzed hundreds of short, real human-to-human conversations, the kind you'd find in speed dating where every person has just a few minutes to make a connection. They found that large language models, like Modern AI, could predict whether two people were attracted enough to exchange contact information just from the text alone, and did so nearly as well as human judges did. In some cases, AI's predictions matched or even exceeded human accuracy when analyzing subtle conversational clues alone. That sounds wild, but think about it logically. A computer doesn't get distracted. It doesn't get shy. It doesn't project its own fears. It just sees patterns. And those patterns tell a story. Language tells secrets we don't even know we're telling. Now consider this. Humans often hide their feelings subconsciously, especially when it comes to attraction. You try to be smooth. You try to be mysterious. You attempt to play it cool. AI sees through that. Modern AI uses something called natural language processing, a way machines interpret not just words, but emotions behind words. It does this by using sentiment analysis to detect emotional tone, understanding the deeper meaning behind words with semantic context, analyzing how quickly someone replies to detect interest, and recognizing linguistic cues that show affection or indirect praise. AI also tracks semantic shifts over time to see how tone evolves in a conversation. For example, patterns like more emojis over time, increasing emotional language, longer messages, shared personal details, and questions about the future are all strong predictors of attraction, and AI can spot them without getting flustered. This means AI is not just reading the words, it's reading the relationships between the words and the feelings behind them. AI that reads signals. Brain signals and neural data. In some newer studies, scientists have combined AI with actual brain data. Using Criffy, researchers recorded participants' brain activity while they viewed potential romantic matches. It turns out that AI models trained on electroencephalography signals could predict whether someone found a face attractive or not, and could predict associated actions on dating apps, like swiping right. Now imagine coupling that with facial recognition, tone analysis, and behavioral data. AI isn't just guessing. It's reading your brainwaves and intent signals. That sounds like the future, but it's happening right now. Detecting flirting language, because that's where the truth hides. Words like lol, haha, or even quick replies might seem innocent, but they contain statistical gold. In research examining flirting language, AI trained on flirting versus non-flirting datasets could detect patterns humans don't consciously see. Yes, even the subtle cues that don't look like flirting at all. For example, AI can learn that certain modifiers, like actually, or to be honest, often precede deeper connection statements. Certain pronoun uses suggest emotional investment. Repeated questions show engagement beyond casual interest. These are not obvious to the naked eye, but they are obvious to an algorithm that's been trained to look for them. People are using AI tools to decode love signals already. Across dating apps and social platforms, new AI-powered tools are emerging that claim to decode romantic signals for users. These tools take your conversations and responses and highlight signs of mutual interest, from textual tone to responsiveness patterns. To some people, that might feel creepy, but for others, especially those who are shy, anxious, or inexperienced, it can feel like a window into the true emotional curve of a conversation. AI can misinterpret signals too. Before we get too starry-eyed, it's important to be honest. AI is not perfect, and it doesn't feel love. It predicts patterns based on data. It can't read the soul. It doesn't know what you hope she means. Some risks include misreading sarcasm or playful teasing, cultural differences that change communication dynamics, people masking their true feelings, and AI amplifying biases from training data. So while AI can suggest attraction with high probability, it's not a crystal ball. It's a tool. The most surprising part: AI learns from us. AI doesn't operate in a vacuum. It learns from billions of real human interactions, actual messaging patterns, historical communication data, and conversations that worked and ones that didn't. This means AI evolves. It learns the nuances of flirting, interest, hesitation, enthusiasm, and rejection, all from the collective patterns of human interaction. In some studies, AI not only matched humans in predicting attraction, it identified patterns that humans themselves did not consciously use. That's a big deal, because it means AI is uncovering hidden social truths. Could AI eventually tell you before she knows? Here's where it gets juicy. If AI can decode patterns of attraction, read conversational emotion, predict desire based on text and response behavior, and detect subconscious cues humans can't articulate, then yes, in many cases, AI can recognize mutual interest before either party fully realizes it. Why? Because human minds are bound by emotion, self-doubt, and anxiety. AI isn't shy. AI doesn't hesitate. AI only sees patterns, and the statistical indicators of attraction are a lot more obvious to a computer than to a human being. So what does that mean for you? First, it means technology is changing the art of human connection. When AI tells you she's into you, it's not just guessing, it's interpreting thousands of micro-signals that humans overlook. Second, it means we're entering a world where emotional intelligence isn't just human anymore, it's algorithmic too. And third, it means your love life might just become smarter. Love meets logic. Love used to be mysterious. Now it's being studied, measured, and quantified. That doesn't make it less meaningful. It just means we can understand it more clearly. AI doesn't experience emotion, but it can see it. It can track patterns. It can decode behavior. It can tell when signals align. In short, AI can often tell if she likes you before you do. Not because it can love, but because it can understand the language of love, statistically. And in a world where people hide their feelings, stall their responses, or say one thing and mean another, that's a game changer. So, could AI really know if she likes you before you do? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more insights on tech and relationships. See you next time.